Hello, my name is Mike Slive and I am here on behalf of the SEC to investigate the possible solicitation of money from multiple parties for your son's playing services. Do you have a minute to talk, Mr. Newton?
It depends on how long this is going to take. I have a church service starting soon, and I'm expecting some guests from the plains, and I most certainly don't want to miss worship.
I assure you, Mr. Newton, this will only take a minute. We at the SEC, just like the NCAA, do our investigations in a timely and sufficient manner when necessary and in our best interest. We are really only concerned with the process of making it look like we are doing our investigation rather than actually getting the facts, using common sense, and enforcing our own rules, if you get my drift. Just don't say anything stupid and we will be done in no time.
Okay, then what do you have for me, my man?
Well, we have it on good authority that you have tried to solicit $100,000 to $200,000 from Mississippi State and possibly Auburn for your son's playing services. We have several sources confirming that this is true, and the FBI has interviewed all of them. Therefore, we have reason to believe that you and your son are most likely, as in 100%, guilty of all the accusations. This puts us in a tough situation, considering your son, Auburn, is really my only chance to bring the championship and all that sexy delicious BCS money home to Papa this year. So I am going to have to hear your side of the story before myself and the NCAA can come to any kind of decision. So what do you have for me, my man?
I'm not your man, you cock-munching little prick. Do you mind if I call you Mike Slive?
I prefer not, but I have a strange feeling that might start sounding very familiar soon. So carry on as you may, Mr. Newton. I am here to serve. Investigate you.
Okay then, so here is what went down, Slive. My son has skills that kills, regardless of how much of a cocky, classless douche he is. I knew he could, and would, go anywhere he wanted for quite some time, Slive. We had schools from all around the country wanting his services. However, I would never stoop so low as to use my son as a way to get rich. If any money was solicited for Cam's services, I, nor Cam, knew anything of it. For God's sake, I'm a preacher and bishop of several churches. How dare insult me in such a way, you cockless son of a bitch? Damn you, Slive.
I apologize for saying this, Mr. Newton, but your alleged actions and the way you are currently speaking to me make it hard to believe you are a church-going man, much less a preacher.
Have you ever seen Ghostbusters, Mr. Slive?
Of course I have. Who hasn't? It was probably the single greatest movie ever made outside of maybe the first Ninja Turtle movie. When I watch that movie, it makes me want to do this. Why do you ask?
You, sir, remind me of that big ugly green blob of slime.
I apologize for coming off that way to you. Let's start over a bit if you don't mind. I feel we have gotten off on the wrong foot, so to speak. Can I offer you a Fig Newton? Do you like Fig Newtons, Mr. Newton?
Are you shitting me? Is that supposed to be funny or something? Kind of like a play on words? Of course I want a Fig Newton. They are the most yummy fruity cookies ever invented. If Mississippi State had offered me enough Fig Newtons, my son might be there right now instead of at that cow college known as the Barn.
Excuse me, Mr. Newton. What did you just say?
I said I love Fig Newtons. Do you need a hearing aid, you big butt munch?
No, what was the last statement you made?
What? About you being a butt muncher?
Never mind, Mr. Newton. So let me get this straight. You had no idea there was any solicitation of money for your son's services?
No, slime bag. I'm really starting to think we need to put a rush on that hearing aid. I don't think those old manners are working very well for you.
You are aware that the FBI is involved and has questioned others in regards to this situation, right? And that they will question you too, at which point you will have to choose between telling the truth and lying and possibly going to jail.
I most certainly do not want to become someone's little bunhole bitch. That's for sure. If we are talking jail time then, yes, I shopped my son to Mississippi State. But Auburn, nor my son, knew anything about it. Hold on just a second, Mr. Slime. I'm getting a call. Hello. Hi Cam, I'm just sitting here talking to Mike Slive. He is accusing us of being involved in a pay-for-play. Of course I'm not going to tell him you knew all about it. I understand that might make you ineligible. Do you think I'm a dumbass? Let's keep in mind that you are the one that threw a stolen laptop out the window with the cops at your door and the one who had people do your work at Florida. So don't act like I'm the dumbass, you classless little douche. Okay, love you too, son. Bye.
Mr. Newton, do you remember the time when I said do not say anything stupid and everything will be fine? You are not really following that guideline right now.
What are you saying? I'm fully cooperating with this investigation. I'm on my game. Don't worry about me, you spineless asshole. If you want some, come get some. I'm your huckleberry. If you don't want none, then quit talking trash before I shove these fig Newtons so far up your pooper shooter, you will never get them out. I take that back. I would never waste a delicious fig Newton in such a way. I would rather just go spider monkey on your old droop-eared ass.
Mr. Newton, your language is highly offensive.
Mr. Slime, maybe you are not understanding. I don't give a damn. I'm rich bitch.
Once again, probably not the smartest thing to say during a pay-for-play investigation.
What part of don't give a damn don't you understand? Is it the don't, the give, or the damn part, you ugly old fart?
So you did take money then? We know it was not from Mississippi State because Cameron would be there if that was the case. It must have been Auburn, right?
No. No money was exchanged, and Auburn did not know about the solicitation to Mississippi State.
So you expect myself, and the NCAA, to believe that after soliciting money from Mississippi State, you decided it wasn't the best idea. You then decided to tell your son to go to Auburn, which he blindly did with no knowledge of the solicitation. And you did not solicit, nor receive any money from Auburn in return for his services. Correct, Mr. Newton?
Damn Skippy, Mr. Slime.
Hold on, I am getting a call. Hello. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I have just been informed that Cameron Newton has just been ruled ineligible. How do you feel about that, Mr. Newton? Hold on, I am getting another call. Okay, that is great news.
What was that call about, Slime?
Well, good news, Mr. Newton. We are back in business. It seems the NCAA has reinstated your son. Congratulations. The only problem we have is that stupid SEC bylaw that says if money is solicited by the player, or on the player's behalf, then that player is ineligible at all SEC schools. I have got to figure out a way to get around that.
Why don't you do something, slime bag?
Don't talk to me that way or I won't share any more fig Newtons with you.
Who is in charge, tater tot? I will cover you in ketchup, gobble your ass up, and shoot you out the pooper faster than a crazed Auburn maniac chasing a goat in heat at a barnyard free-for-all.
You were right. Sorry, Mr. Newton. I apologize. I've got it. I'll just say it is all about how you interpret the rule. And then we can all go to Home Depot and buy the biggest broom money can buy and sweep it all under the rug. Say, Mr. Newton, since you Newtons are so wealthy now, will you buy?
It would be my pleasure, good sir. War Scam Eagle baby.